Hi everyone, I'm Ivan from Minorarc, a solo project based in Canberra, Australia, and I operate out of this small home studio here. I'm having a chat with you today. James Peden has asked me to talk a little bit about my remix of his awesome track, Fire. So I'd like to start by having a chat about James's track, Fire, and the stems that he originally delivered me to work from in order to complete this remix. To me personally, the original track had an extremely strong vocal line, great melody, and quite a heavy, not necessarily dark, but weighty feel to it. These are things I wanted to keep within my remix to maintain, I guess, the emotions and feeling of the original. Yet at the same time, as with most remixes I've done, I've tried to really inject some of the influences I have at the current time and the styles of music that I'm enjoying, even though they might be at times polar opposites. It's really fun trying to take somebody else's work and reimagine it into something that's hopefully unexpected. Okay, let's do a quick look around the tools that we used in my remix, and then we'll jump into the sequencer and I'll show you a little bit about what I did in there. Okay, thanks. A lot of my current music relies very heavily on guitar. I'm very lucky to have a mixture here of a guitar I've built, a few that I've had for quite a long time, a bass, a digital instrument and an acoustic. For the Fire remix, I mainly stuck to this second black one here, a 7-string, tuned down to drop A. In terms of external hardware, there was some piano work done on the Oasis QSR, controlled through a microKORG, which I use as a MIDI controller fairly often. I've got small fingers, so the tiny keys suit me quite well. I might jump into the sequencer now and we'll go through a little bit of what I did. I don't want to get too technical, but I thought it might be fun to have a look back at what happened. The way I record is usually quite, I'll be honest here, messy and organic. I don't jump into recording sessions with any preconceptions about what's coming out the other end. I don't plan structures or key changes. I simply, I guess, start from the beginning and work to the end and just do what feels right at the time. Okay, let's jump into the sequencer. Let's have a look through here. At the top here, we've got the original stems from James, most of them in a muted status. I've basically gone through and picked out what I thought were the key elements that I wanted to work with, which were the effects, a riser sound, and of course the main vocals. Okay, so let's just play through them on their own.
We start the fire, let it burn bright, let it consume the night.
Okay, great. Oh, now let's listen through the whole track and I'll have a chat about the different elements as we go along. So I opened with an orchestral pad sound off the Oasis QSR hardware, just to bring the music in.
The flame, let it take control, let it burn in my soul.
Then some small touches of piano with a fairly mild delay effect on top and a touch of reverb. guitar track down there. Just some simple effects on that, a bit of EQ and some fairly gentle delay again. A little synth melody. Just to play over the top a few times. Back to some more piano. And then down here we've added a little bit of guitar just for flavour through Guitar Rig. The choir section is spaced out in octaves, just for a little bit of extra fixed sounding ambience in the background. And that's it. Oh, thank you very much, everyone. I hope you really enjoy this track and all of James's work that's coming out this year. Thank you very much. Bye.
Embrace the spark, ignite my joy, resonating heat inside my void. Dust off the cobwebs in my heart as I rise from the ashes. We start the fire.